one person already.
You just hit it.
How, how do I have one person on? I just hit the button.
Huh? People are waiting for you, boss.
I guess. I guess because I hadn't gone live yet. I guess you got the notification. I'm assuming that's how it happened. Sorry, guys. I'm just kicking on the bench. I've already been here for a couple hours. Filmed a little show from shore. It didn't go so well. I did get some really cool footage at the end, thanks to. Let me hit it. There we go. Thanks to that guy right down there. He actually hooked up with a pretty good fish right when I was getting ready to leave to end the show. So, what's going on? Not much. I'm here at Pinto, and it's slow bite. I said just did a show here. Very, very slow. I haven't been here fish from shore, and let me step a little bit more. There we go. I've been here for a while from shore. Actually, I'm getting ready to put up a show from here on a boat with my friend Jeff, but it was actually like a couple weeks ago. And when I was here with him, I was filming the show and I didn't fish from shore. And none of the regulars are here. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. Even it up. Nobody. Usually when I'm here, Rick's here, that guy David's here, Ricardo's here. You know it's slow, Pinto. Rick showed up, Ocean Diablo, and he met his friend Greg, who's also been in my shows. And I don't know where they went. I was talking to my friend that's down here now, and I turned around and Rick was gone. I thought they were going to fish, but I don't know, I guess they met up here and went somewhere else because his car's still here, but he's not. Extremely slow. I've been throwing around just a drop shot. I caught one little one in the show, one with a bite. The fish he caught was actually on a square bill, and well, I'm not gonna spoil it because it was what happened at the end, and when he caught it, and I got it on film was really really cool. I don't want to do any spoilers on that show. It'll be a while for that show goes up, but it's gonna be a short one. But what happens at the end is really really cool. And we just got the. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. See right there, we just got the fog coming in. So let's fish around. But for some reason, at the moment, nothing. I mean, I've fished everywhere around here for the last 2.5 hours. With drop shot, a bunch of colors. I tried the Ned rig, all the stuff that usually gets you fish and gets you bites. And I pretty much got nothing. So I figured hopefully it's an evening bite. If not, come on here live. I want to do a Q&A. I mean, usually you guys ask me questions and that. A lot of times I'm usually fishing, focusing on fishing, so it's hard for me to answer stuff when you guys ask me because a lot of times I'm not looking at the comments. But so that's kind of what I'm on here. You guys have anything, any questions about anything, throw them out there. About baits, about rods, about reels, open to anything. Other than that, I've just been fishing a lot, guys. A lot. I have about, I think I have 15 shows right now filmed that I'm working on editing. And at one point, right before I went to Clear Lake, I had no shows. And I went to Clear Lake, and I filmed a bunch of stuff, and I did a bunch of tips and tricks. And all of a sudden, I got tons of shows backed up, really good shows. It's just since I still have the day job, it takes a lot of my time. And then every day off, I want to go film for you guys. So it's hard for me to get the editing done. So that's why I'm a little bit behind on a lot of these shows. A lot of the shows you're going to be seeing are going to be a little bit delayed, but they're really good shows. All right, let me see if I can start actually doing some fishing here. Oh, and I tried to fix this whole, 'cause I know when you're watching this, it's flipped. It didn't used to do it. I don't know why it's doing it now. But I went by T-Mobile today where I bought the phone because I had to pay for my service and that. And the guy wasn't there, and the other people there didn't really know what was going on. Like I said, I have no idea why it's now suddenly. Because see, right is left and left is right on this feed. And like I said, it used to be normal, and for some reason on its own, and it's my phone because now when I film, I notice that it does that. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to flip it around or get it to go back to the way it used to film. So has anybody else been out there? Did anybody fish today? Hopefully, had a better day than me at this point. As I said, I tried the net on them. Nothing. I got the one bite earlier during the show on the drop shot, and then this guy shows up and catches one on a crank in like a minute. So anyway, it's hard for me to do the crank. I might throw on a little square bill and throw it around a little bit in this show or in this live feed. There's fish here. Hey, JNC. Not much. I'm just well, I'm gonna hit a boat. I'm just trying to catch up with my peeps and throw on a live show. I haven't done a live show here at Pinto in a while. I just filmed a show. It's slow. A lot of times right before dark it picks up. I got two other people fishing with me, so hopefully they can get some fish going. But other than that, I'm open to any questions you guys have. I mean, that's kind of why I titled it Q&A. If you have any questions about anything from the area, some local lakes, I've been fishing at all of them, so I can tell you anything about them, which one to go to, what's biting right now. And the first one, Pinto, not too good. Evidently from shore, somebody caught a 12-4 today, I guess. Was that today? The 12-4? Somebody caught a 12-4 today, guys. And my friend came in, and he said he had a 25-pound limit. And that's a 5-pound average. So if you got a boat or a kayak and you want to come to Pinto, evidently out there, it's doing really good. It's just for some reason the shore is poopy right now. I don't know what they were caught on. Did you say what he caught the 12-4 on?
He got it on a wacky rig on the Senko.
Senko, and he caught a 12-4, guys. That's about as easy fishing as you get. I don't know if it's Texas rig or wacky, but 12-4 on the Senko. They love their Senkos in here usually. And a 25-pound limit, like I said, that's a 5-pound average. So out on the lake, evidently, it's a good bite going on. But around here on shore, seeming to be a little poopy, but this place gets people all the time. Not that I don't think they really affect them too much. It's just a matter of if they're biting, they're biting. I'm using the little dropping stick on the drop shot. The 2 hours I was fishing doing a little show before this, it's the only thing that caught me a fish. It's the only color that got me a bite. So I'm sticking with it. There's not much going on, and you've only had one bite, you might as well fish what you got the bite on. Depends on if I'm catching fish. If I don't get anything, I don't know. I might fish it for. Usually, I'll fish it for, I don't know, at least an hour or more. I know most people don't go up throw a few times, but I'll sit there. I will switch through colors. I'll switch through profiles and different stuff. If it's a new lake, I don't know, because usually most of these lakes I know, and I know certain spots, so I know to sit on them for longer. But I do venture a new lake in that. I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'll cast around an area and then move on. If I get bites, then I might stay longer and work it, or I might try a different thing on it. But it's a brand new lake. Just hit a lot of spots. Or if you have like, I mean, it's kind of hard because a lot of times when you're on shore and you have a spot, it's like you drive there and then that's the only spot you get because there's not much, you know, or it's a steep bank or something. But usually try and pick an area where you have a few different spots around it, like some place that maybe a point, some place that's a flat, something that's sort of different stuff right in an area that you can kind of get to fairly quickly. And just, I said, work it. Try, like, I usually start with the drop shot or Senko or something like that. If I see activity, I'll go to something active. If I start getting bites in that, I might try something active. It's California. That's the thing is, a lot of guys, you see me with the drop shot a lot. You see me with the flicking, because that's what catches me fish. And when I'm doing a fishing show, I want to catch a lot of fish. But a lot of times, I fish other things, and now I've learned to try and at least put a little clip of it in the show. At least me trying like a bladed jig, or a crankbait, or a topwater or something. Just let you guys know that I tried it. But if it's not getting anything, I'm not gonna, do a 3-hour show with something that's only gonna give me one fish. I'd rather go to the high percentage bait and high percentage places and catch a lot of fish because I'm not in a tournament and it's about fun. It's about teaching you guys how to always catch them. So why not go to something that catches fish all the time? And that's usually the soft plastic. I mean, unless they're busting shad or you see them blowing up and there's a bunch of reeds and stuff and you can try to frog bite. But safest bet is just to go with edge to ledge. Whoa, guys. Well, no, that was him. I'm like, I thought I got a bite, but it was him. Wasn't it? You had me, right? Okay. Sorry, I got like. Sorry, I missed that comment. I got hooked and I thought I had a fish, but. Yeah, actually, those boats behind me are for rent. Oh, sure. He hooks me up on the dock. Nice. He gets me loose and he leans down and hooks my line on the dock. I like that. Yeah, those boats right there, the G3s. Those are for rent. And paddle boats too, I guess. Yeah, paddle boats for rent. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, sure, that's my kind of. Well, somebody's throwing a buzz bait. I hear it. um, I did some tips and tricks on that. If you look back to my tips and tricks, you'll see what to fish from shore, best lures from shore, what to look for from shore. So I have a lot explained. If I don't get any bites and I don't feel anything on the bottom, no structure, nothing like that, I'm gone. I usually just go until I find a spot that has something, either some sort of rock or some sort of branch or tree or maybe weeds. If it's just dead and I don't feel anything down there, not any bites, I'm on to the next spot pretty quick. If I get bites, but then sometimes the opposite, you cast out and get lucky and get a fish right away. And you spend 3 hours going, yeah, there's fish here, and not get a bite. Yeah, it's nice here. I said it's not good on shore right now. It's a little slow, but on the boat is, I guess it's really good. My friend, he's not on here right now, but my friend Chris that I used to go out with in the canoe, he said he caught 9 the other day, and got 9 keepers. I think like last week or something. And usually right here on shore, well, if you know me, I live by it. And my new one I live by is the Ned rig. I mean, usually I just started fishing Ned rig like a month ago. I have the show on first time using the Ned rig, but I love that thing now. I catch somebody. I mean, I knew it worked. A lot of my friends here would catch them. I just never tried it, never fished it. I actually have one tied on right now. The Ned, I'll probably throw it. But no, the drop shot it's an amazing bait. And one thing most of you guys don't know, because I do the FLWs, I've been doing for 10 years as a co-angler. So I've been in the back of the boat with pros that have won that tournament and pros, and they use the drop shot a lot. I mean, way more than you guys would think. And this is at Clear Lake in the Delta. And they catch a lot of their fish during a tournament on a drop shot. Everyone's always thinks they're throwing like big swim baits or frogs or, you know, some big jigs or something. But no, I'm telling you, most of them fish a drop shot a heck of a lot. All right, thanks for checking in. Sorry it's not a wham bam live. I'm hoping to get something going. At least get one or something before. Or answer some more questions for you guys. Like why I'm fishing the same bait for 3 hours when I've only had one fish on it. It's mostly because I know this watercolor, I know this bait's good. It's actually it's purple brown, more of a margarita mutilator color anyway. It's the dropping stick purple. But when it's extremely slow and you only get 1 bite, 2 bites, and you've tried like 5 different colors, might as well go back to the color that got you the 1 bite. Because at least you know something like it. I tried the watermelon candy, which is a good one. I actually tried a baby bass. There's tons of baby bass around here. I didn't even get a bluegill to bite it. Didn't get nothing on it. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna go try right over there behind me in a second. The guy that caught one on the crank caught it actually along this wall. But I also often do good on that side, which is where I caught the one. I usually at least catch little ones. Caught that one fish in like 3rd cast and then tried it everywhere around here. Fog might help. The crankbait might work, but with my arm and my arthritic thumbs in there, I can't handle it that long. All right, I'm going to switch sides now. I'm going to bring us over here. Now the sun went away, I don't have to worry about the fog getting in the way. Now it's crooked. The problem with this place, all the ground's uneven, so every time I move it, I'm suddenly tilted. So this is where I caught it on this side, right along those reeds. Not that big, it was like 11, 12 inch, or 10, 11 inch. But when I caught it, the other guy that's been here for the last 3 days said that was the first fish he'd seen from shore. In quite a while, they said. So it's not good. I mean, I used to come here, at least from shore, with little guys. I mean, I'd catch like 2 or 3 good keepers, and I'd catch like 15, 20 other ones. But I don't know what's up recently. I don't know if just there's so many big ones in here now that are really just devouring all their fry. But even out there in the boat, you catch good ones, but it's hard to catch little ones. So, I mean, it's a good thing that you only catch big ones, but it's totally different than it used to be. And I don't know, as they treated the lake last year for put in the aluminum sulfide to treat the algae. So I don't know if that changed something. I mean, the spawn's good. There were fry everywhere, but now I think they've all been eaten already because I don't see many of them at all. What happened to all the fries? You notice that?
Yeah.
There's only like a few here and there.
Yeah.
If they got eaten up that quick?
Yeah, I don't think so. Or they're real good hiders.
Yeah, I say usually by now there'll just be schools of fry here. I mean, this whole place would they'd be everywhere. And now everywhere around here I look, I see 1 or 2 feeding, and that's it. I mean, they ate them all up. They ate them all up pretty damn quick.
That's 12.4 out there.
I said, is it getting to the point that there's so many big fish in here
Yeah.
per acre feet that the little ones just don't stand a chance? they're just getting eaten up before they even get a chance to grow. I mean, I said out there, you used to catch tons of little ones. Now it's almost all just
Is that the muskrat or is that the...
where over there. That's that guy's buzzbait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Is it
Maybe
a
it's
duck?
a muskrat.
Is it a muskrat? No, it's a buzzbait. Well, that's moving a little fast for a duck or
Yeah,
a.
you're right. Yeah.
You could probably see it in the background. The guy throwing a buzzbait, and he was throwing it over there, and he thought it was. That muskrat seems to show up almost every one of my live feeds here. The muskrat goes through at some point.
Hey, he knows his role.
Yeah, I think I did like 4 in a row, and every single one he swam by. We were over there, and he swam by. We're over here, and he swam. It's like he's like wants to be a YouTube star or something.
Whatever it takes.
Excuse me, guys, I'm dying. That's all. I have to try that crank. This is my one hope was maybe by the end of the day they start biting pretty good. No, they're not. If I had a live bluegill right now,
Oh, you'd be killing.
if I put on a live bluegill, which you're not allowed to fish, I could probably show you guys like a 5, 6, 7, 8 pounder, like in the show, no problem. So much they love their bluegill here. It's like feeding them in a tank. Well, if you look back on my live show, I think the last time I was live here, the bluegill swim bait show. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Throw it out and hold on.
Oh no, they're right here. They were like right here. Like they could see us and everything. Like 5 of us. They saw us. They all just came up and would eat it.
You're just saying, give me what I want.
Yeah, it was like feeding the koi at like a koi pond.
Yeah.
Just they just appear out of nowhere. Big ones. Fishies. I might try that little bandit. That little bandit. I caught an 8.5 here on it.
Bandit?
Yeah, on the square bill right there in that corner right there. And I caught a 7.5 on the other side. On the little square bill years ago. Same year. Actually, same day. Same day I caught the 7.5 and the 8.5. I caught 7.5 over on that side of the jetty. My friend was over here and he caught one like 6 and he said there was an even bigger one here and I came out and threw one cast. He caught an 8.5. And he said it was his fish. 3/16. 3/16. That's all I use on the drop shot. Over the years of fishing, it's come down to it's the best one for me. Quarter's a little too heavy. 1/8 is a little too light. It's the way I work it and the way I like to feel the bottom and everything. It's the 3/16. I mean, I have it in my. See it when I'm hooking up. I have that big thing of weights is like 75 bullet weights that I buy them in, and they're all just 3/16. I think I own a couple 8s, a couple 1/16 somewhere, but I never use them. 3/16 seems to it holds the line the best. It gives me the best feeling. Now you're throwing one? And I'm not put on a buzzbait. Seems to be the thing to throw right now.
Yes, I feel a whopper popper.
Oh, is that a oh, okay? Yeah, it's the same sound as a slow rolled buzz. That's the sound you want on a buzzbait, is what the whopper plopper sounds like. For you, tip for those that are watching. You don't want a whizzing sound with a buzzbait. You want it to be blop, 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 like the whopper plopper. And my first time I ever saw one of those was at Clear Lake with Jim Mahoney. Mahoney? I think Jim Mahoney is his name. Yeah, and he started throwing a whopper plopper, and I heard it, and I thought he was throwing a buzz bait and rolling it real slow. And I'm like, wow, that buzz bait has a really good low sound. You really know how to get it to do that deep. He goes, it's a whopper plopper. Yeah. And I'm all, what the hell's that? It was when they were brand new. It was like 6 years ago or something.
This is the double.
Yeah, I saw that one, the front one in the back. Yeah, but you want to run it real slow so it does that. That's why it's a plopper. Whopper plopper, not a whopper whizzer. See those kids that throw it and it's like, zzz, you know, it's like hydroplaning, like just above the. I'm like, slow it down a bit. No wonder you miss fish or freaking. They're trying to hit it on the surface and you're reeling it so fast they'll miss it. Slow it down and get to blop, 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 and they'll nail it every time. They'll inhale it. I'm gonna have to throw a buzz bait, man. I got somebody. Look, there's a guy over here. See, going right there. They just came in from the boat, I think. So they must have caught some out there because he's been going all over the place throwing his buzz bait. Now he's over here next to me, and he's throwing the whopper plopper. I caught one about 5 pounds here on the buzz bait one time. I caught a 5 here one time on the buzz bait, right in front of these tulies. Another kid said he caught a couple right here on last week or something. He caught 2 on the bladed jig off the point right here. I don't know. I'm the only one sitting here throwing a drop shot. I'm determined. I've been throwing it all day and not getting much on it. But it just seems like if there's going to be one there in the evening, it comes up, it would want this little meal. I do have the bladed jig with me. I guess I could throw the watermelon, the bladed jig. Did catch my biggest fish, my PB, the 9.5, was here on a bladed jig. And I also got an 8.5 here on a bladed jig. Uh-oh. Ah!
Wow, you okay with him?
He got hooked on the rock, and then when I picked it off, it came back like, it was like a Spider-Man web on me. Not only the bait come up, it was like totally just engulfed me in line. It's like somebody threw a net on me. All right, I'm gonna try it in the danger zone. Just for fun. This might end my straight off this. This is like straight off the jetty. I lift it up. I'm sure you can see it down there. All that asphalt goes way the heck out there. And there's one slab that's a donation station. I'm sure it's probably got about 500 pounds of lead on it. When you snag into it, it does not come off. No matter what you do, you just have to break it off. So I hopefully, when I throw the drop shot out here, get it over it. Sorry, I started pulling weight. I thought it was a fish swimming with it, but nope. No fishy. No fishy. I think the first fish I ever caught in here, the keepers and I were off this point when I first came here years ago. On pumpkin chartreuse tail. I gotta start fishing again. That was a hot color in here. I'm feeling weight again. Dragging heavy weight, but I think it's just weeds. Excited, I thought it was a fish to swim with it, but no such luck. Guess they're keeping us open till 8 o'clock. I think they're staying open till 8:30. Everybody's throwing the active baits and nobody's getting much, so guess I'm not missing out switching at the moment. It's not like people are missing fish left and right behind me and around me.
Stick to your guns, boss.
Stick to your guns. It's dark. Well, if you're anywhere in any other time zone, I think they're all dark now, right? I think we're the last. Well, no, Hawaii's after us, right? Hawaii's after us. No, this is just. I'm feeling the snag. I think I'm on that thing I was telling you about, guys. The donation station. See that nice rod bend? Yeah, that's not a fish. That's something that's not gonna come off.
That's something worth.
That's something that
You called it though.
I said there's a donation station out there. And I just donated to it. Look at that. Nothing left on there. All right. Let me try the high speed crank. I'll hook up the Bandit. Show you guys what it's like to fish really super fast. Because everybody that sees me when I do this says, "That fast?" And I go, "Yes, that fast." You want a reaction bite? You gotta give it to them. This is what I'm gonna be using. The Little Bandit 100 series. I don't know, I should do it in this one. Well, it's too tangled, but I can hold it up. The blue gilly color. But got a lot on this. I think I got a 9-pounder on this little thing. Out of here. Put over there. And I actually might throw one of our bladed jigs. I can throw the crank on the one I just broke off because it's my medium. But if I do the bladed jig, I'm going to take it off of this. The one with the Ned rigs on. Because it's a little stiffer. Ah. Yeah, this is a good bait, guys. I know it's not a traditional square bill per se. I mean, it is, but it's not really the traditional square bill. But caught tons and tons and tons and tons of fish on this thing. And like I said, up to 9 pounds. So just because it's little doesn't mean it doesn't catch big fish. I've got tons of 6s on it, 7s on it. I've even broke ones off that I think were even bigger. All in a little square bill. This size or the little Rebel we are. The original square bill. Man, look at that. We got the buzzbait going. Got the double whopper right there.
So messed up.
And I'm going to pop out with subsurface. Subsurface. I'm going to go high speed. Little crank. I actually need to move down here. So I'm going to try and fish it right along this wall here. This is where the one fish caught earlier on the crank was caught. Huh? All right, let me see if I can line this up. Try to get this even. There we go. Let me aim it down a little. Kind of want to give you guys the idea. All right, we're on to. And this is why I don't do this very often. Because of the rate that I reel it. Yes, that's right. I'm not just bringing it into cast again. That's how fast I reel it all the time. Super fast. And you have to tune these things. These things won't run this fast if you just buy them and put them on. You have to take the first few times to actually um, tune them so they will run straight at this speed. And what this does, you know, Rapala came out with that one that does this. Scatter, whatever. You tune these things like that fast. That's what this thing does when it comes in. It doesn't come in straight. It comes in and it goes like tracks like this, but it keeps going straight. It doesn't track and then turn. It just goes. So it's really erratic. But you got to tune it to get to go that fast. Like I said, you can time it, but it's about 11 seconds a cast. It's usually how fast I reel it. And this isn't even my fast reel. Yeah, you want to just haul an ass. And when they smack it, you know it. See, I came in too close and I get all the weeds on it. That's the problem with throwing this thing. Yeah, I used to do this 8 hours a day. Or like 7 hours a day. 3 casts a minute. Caught me a lot of fish. But it messed up my wrist. That's when my fingers kind of all messed up. This finger used to not even close as far as I could bend it. It was always swollen from the pressure on the reel handle. Messed up my wrists. But it catches a lot of fish when they want it. I mean, when they're on it. This thing's actually starting to track a little to the left. A little backlash there. One of those annoying ones. Well, it doesn't seem like anything wants to hit this. You'll know if they're there, guys. A lot of snodgrass down there. That ain't good. They're into reaction bite. Maybe just not this fast of reaction bite. The next time you try those square bill, it's hard to do from shore. You can't get the right angle. It's something you really have to do from a boat and get yourself out parallel to shore. And like that's what I'm doing here. Is I'm parallel. It's on shore. It's just I don't like to use cranks much from shore. That's just why, because you can't really get the angle to fish them well. The square bill on that, because they're better off when you're going around parallel to shore, parallel to structure. But if there's fish there, this thing going by them that fast, they can't resist it. They just can't resist it. They just like instinctively just attack it. It just wears you out really quick. At least me, because I'm old. And when you're doing this, that's why you need a medium rod. This is only a 6.6, but this is usually what I use. I want that really flimsy tip, because when they hit it like a freaking brick wall. You know, like cushion, so it hooks them, but it just, if you had a stiff, it would just rip it right out. You want it soft tip. This isn't the one. I actually have an Abu Garcia that I use for this. It is actually also 6.6, but that's a really flimsy tip with a good backbone. Doesn't seem like they're wanting this. All right, I'm gonna go try it over here. While I got it on, I might as well throw it a few other places. And I might throw on the blade jig, give that a try. Alrighty. It's live this live. We're moving along. And see if these bluegill lovers over here want it.
That's coming in clean.
If you look back, I actually have some shows of me doing this. Some old shows are from like a couple of years ago, and I do 2 shows when I'm high speed cranking. You catch like 15 fish, something like that. Quite a few. It's bugging me. Moving that down. There we go. Yeah, that's it, guys. That fast. See how quick I get that in. I'm telling you, you spend a day doing this. You run into a school of fish. Sometimes you can catch like 6, 7 fish in like 10 minutes. Like you hook one, and it's like they're all just waiting for that lure to come back, and I'll be going with nothing. All of a sudden, boom, 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 like 4 or 5 fish in one spot. And I keep going, nothing. All of a sudden, I hit another spot. It's like boom, 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 boom. Like, it's so much fun, but it's so tiring. Usually, I have the longer handle, and I hold it underneath my arm, and I do it to the side. But I can't do it anymore because it hurts too much when I do it. But this is your little high-speed cranking lesson. Or at least my version of it. High speed. Well, look who showed up. Every time I go live, guys, that muskrat goes through the footage. He didn't miss a beat. We were just talking about that earlier in the feed. He's just talking about it earlier in the feed. Yeah, and he suddenly goes through the feed.
That's fun.
He's like 10 for 10 or something. I don't know. That was funny. I knew that muskrat would show up. He's a YouTube star.
You know his position.
All right, guys. I'm in Trevor here.
He's in the high speed, huh?
Thanks for the one person that's just hanging out. We had other people on. They watched for a while. They got their questions in. I mean, it's 8 here, but it's what, like 11 back east?
11, yeah.
A lot of people go to bed early so they can get up on Saturday and go fishing. I'm not a hater. I understand. At least you can cover water this way. That's the best thing about this technique, right? To cover, I'd have stretches. In tournaments, I would have like 3 spots, and each one was like half-mile long. I would just rotate, but half-mile long, mile long. It would take me 20 minutes to go through it. I just head down the bank and start doing this. Right parallel. I'd be 6 feet out of my boat and just go parallel to shore. I've done some tips and tricks on that too. I think I did a 3-part on high speed cranking. Evidently they don't want it.
Or you watching it?
Huh?
Or you watching it?
No, I said they don't want it, but I'm covering water. See, my arm is killing me already.
Getting the cardio done.
I know, I'm actually breathing heavy. I mean, I used to do that like 7, 8 hours a day in tournaments. That's all I do from launch until the time I came in was high speed crank. But got me first to third and 11 tournaments in a row. And like 90% of my fish were caught doing what I'm just showing you guys right now. Let's see if I can take out one of these geese. What do you think? Oh, I could have got him. Uh-oh, what? What's that, guys? What's that little flashy light thing right there? That's not good. The flashy lights usually,
Yeah.
when it comes through the flashy light, that means it's go time. So you're gonna call it go time early?
I ain't pretty yet, is it?
8:16. Oh yeah, I forget the sun sets earlier when it's foggy. So I always tell them at the Coast Guard Pier. They'll show up, and I'm like, the sun's still up, but it's dark because it's foggy. So I always kid with them that, oh yeah, sun sets earlier when it's foggy. Looks darker, so it is darker. It's darker because it's foggy. The sun must have set earlier. I just scared a fish. Not one that was biting, but a little fry just freaked out. A little fry just freaked out. Overrun here. Overruns aren't good. Come on, 10 pounder right now. Nothing wants this, guys. Nothing. I think I'm gonna go to the net. I'm gonna go to the Ned. I'm trying Ned for the last little bit. Damn, my arm is done. Arm's killing me from the cranking. It's not the one that's holding it. It's my one that is my hurt arm anyway. The one that I'm reeling with is the one that's hurting. I heard it on Jeff's engine. And it still hasn't healed. I was stupid. Told the story to my peeps, but no, I've started like this the first time, and then we were driving. I was sitting to the side, and it stopped, and so I was pissed, and so I went and pulled it this way.
Oh,
Tore something in my shoulder.
you hyperextended.
Yeah, something. Shooting pain all the way down my freaking arm. Huh?
Yeah, of course, I know.
And he was like laughing, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna take 6 months to heal. He's like, really? I'm like, oh yeah, I bet you. It's been about a month and a half now. It still kills. It kind of pops sometimes too.
Even when it's cold, right?
Hmm. All of them. I can't push. Yeah, I just had it level. I can't push on my stomach like this. When I push, my whole shoulder hurts.
Really?
Yeah, all the way down the whole shoulder. It's like when you move it sort of that way.
You want it to socket or what?
No, it's just when I pulled it, I think that's what it, like the tendons or whatever that hold the
Yeah.
shoulder, hold your arm to your shoulder. The thing that attaches your shoulder to your body. I think that's what it strained were those. So I just got this, my left arm to heal. My left arm was like that. Now I can actually push and it doesn't hurt that much. And now the other one's killing me. Man, I'm gonna take it over here, guys. This is such an indecision show. It's like my wandering all over live. I've been going this side, that side, this side, that side, the other side. And I haven't got one bite this whole time. I'm gonna have to pick a better place to go live if I want to fish next time. Actually, I'm gonna do a live, or I'm gonna do a video thing for you guys. I'm gonna do like a live, show you what I video with and how I video and where I render. a how-to for you guys that I don't know, might have shows, might be thinking about doing a show. But I'm gonna do it cool, like live how-to, so I can interact with you guys. I can't get reception there, unfortunately. You said Lake Nacimiento.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be, well, I don't know, other than the pier, where I've caught a lot in my live show, that would probably be the best place to go live to catch bass. Would be Nacimiento. Whoa, I almost took out a seagull. I missed you, buddy.
Can't go home and take it catch, have you?
Oh, I could have got those geese earlier.
Yeah.
There was 4 of them in a row. I could have cast it over. My line would have caught one of them. Could have had a goose for dinner.
Yeah, really.
Well, he didn't say anything. He drove around with the truck. Was that a warning shot? He didn't say anything. I think he was coming to talk to the guys because he wanted the guys in the boat to go. Because he had to tag them and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to Ned. I don't have time to retie anything, and then I don't have anything else to put on the cranking pole. I can feel it. It's cold now, and you can feel the heat from the water.
Yeah,
Did you just feel that? Yeah, I was like sitting here, and all of a sudden it got like 10 degrees warmer. Water is probably, well, it's mid 70s. Probably like 76, 77. You were here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were here. If it's anything like the day I've been having. Did you catch anything? I mean, were you here on shore or were you on a boat? Because I've this whole live feed, I've gotten absolutely nothing. Nobody's caught anything around me the whole live feed. It's been how long now? It's been almost an hour, and none of us have even had a bite. I've thrown the crank. These guys were throwing ploppers, and oh, he was on a boat, but they caught 4 bass and a crappie. Yeah, evidently the boat's doing great.
right out there.
Out there is fine. That guy, he said a guy in the boat caught a 12-4 today. Yeah, my other friend Chris that I go out with, the canoe, that plastic boat. Last week he was out. He caught 9 keepers on the boat. So they're doing good out there. They're not doing good on shore. I don't know. They just don't like it around here or something. I can't even catch a little one. Rattle trap for the crappie. Oh no, I've got them on cranks in here a lot. High speed cranking, I've got them. I've got them flipping in here a lot too on craws.
Yeah, I guess they're coming.
Look at that, guys. See that boat? I mean, see that truck with the light, and see that person right there,
Check you out, Scott.
and that guy. We got the 10-minute warning, guys. 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. It's not bad. Save me from my freaking misery. Save me from my misery. That's funny because I'm here doing this live one. And tomorrow I'm actually putting up a really good show from this lake on a boat. So if you watch the live one and then you watch that one, you'll be like, wow, what a difference a boat makes. Yeah, boat is always good here at Pinto. Oh yeah, I used to rent them before I had my boat here. But I have 3 friends with boats. I have 3 friends with boats. So if I want to go and Pinto on a boat, I'm going with them. Oh yeah, they have the cheapest prices here. But do you really want to go on the rental when you could be on a nice tracker boat or a nice Ranger? So much nicer to be on a nice boat. Or my friend's canoe. That one's debatable. I think I'd rather have the rental boat than Chris's canoe because it's nicknamed canoe. It's that plastic boat. I can't even stand up in it. No, I used to rent them. Some of my first shows I did here, I was on a rental boat. And then my friend sold me that one boat that I had that's still in my backyard. I need to sell off eventually. My little 12-foot John boat. And then I fish that thing all the time. But I said I'd rather just, when I go out here, I go out with my friends, have fun on their boats. I like fishing from shore. I've been doing really good at all the other lakes. My old one's aluminum, yeah. It's a little 12-foot flat bottom, little John boat. Works fine. I don't know, probably like a couple hundred. It's been sitting in my backyard upside down now for a year and a half. I don't know. I don't have a truck. I don't feel like people are like, oh, we can put it in my truck. I have my friends, and I get invites to go with people on boats all the time. See, guys, I told you. He showed up, and then I don't know where he went. He disappeared.
We're not on the boat, eh?
Oh, were you out on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
No, I saw you. I was talking to I was talking to him, and I turned around. You were gone. I didn't know you were here. I thought you guys met here and went somewhere else.
No, we went out here.
Oh, hey, it's Rick. He was here. He was on that boat right there.
Yeah.
How was it? I heard everything was good out there.
It was kind of slow for us. Well, I was throwing the buzz bait.
Somebody
Up on the buzz bait. I got one right here in the shore a while ago too.
Somebody caught a 12-4 today on a boat. Yeah. He saw it. Or what's his name that just left?
Hey, Albert.
He came in and weighed it. Or he came in and showed it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, 12-4 today.
Where did you caught it? You don't know who it was?
I don't know who it was. So he went out on the boat and said it was even slow on the butt.
Hey, Albert. Somebody got a 12-4 today. Somebody got a 12-4.
But guess what? Kim caught a 25-pound limit.
Today?
Yeah. Isn't that what he always says?
Yeah.
Okay. He always says I got a 25-pound limit.
Who's got a 12-4? I don't know.
I don't. What's his name saw it, but he said he didn't have his camera with it. It wasn't charged because he didn't take a picture of it.
Who caught it?
The one I just came up with, the guy that was in the white. I don't know who caught it, but he was on a boat. He caught a 12-4 on a Senko.
On a Senko?
On a Senko. I don't know where it was. Somewhere in Pinto. They just asked me where it was. I'm somewhere in Pinto. I know what it was caught on. He said he caught it on a Senko. Well, no, my friend saw it and saw it weighed. What? This one? No. It's a motorsport, though. It's a motorsport. I don't. He was asking me about my car. See, Rick's got his Jetta, and I got mine. But mine's a little. It's the motorsport. It's the more fancy stuff. And I got 18-inch dubs, baby. I guess that's what they call it. I know they're going to cost a lot when I buy the freaking tires because they're teeny. Yeah, that's what the 12-4 was caught on. I guess a wacky Senko. A wacky Senko. I know everyone said, why didn't you get a truck? I said, because I don't have a boat, and this gets a lot better mileage. And I bought this thing, what? Was it a month ago? Middle of May. Month and a half. I think I've already put 4,000 miles on it. Yeah, I put 4,000 miles on it already in a month and a half. I drive a lot, guys. And I don't have a boat. And this holds all my stuff, and it's fine. But I am going to have to end this because the lady's getting really mad at me and she keeps driving around with the light thing on. So thanks for watching. Please join us for our other Cynical's Bass Fishing shows. and our tips and tricks on Bowsy Bites. And yeah, the ladies wait for me. I gotta sign off. I always try to do this thing. I'm trying to get it down.